Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect that pushing the truth in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, across the four winds of the earth and all truth and sincerity. Lamad Ariyah for the Mississippi Count. Hey, and I just want to share with bros this dream I had last night or early this morning. I got up and the spirit moved me to write it down, man, because some of the things that was in the dream already started getting kind of fuzzy. So it was about 4:22 a.m. this morning, and I, came to the table and I just started jotting down what I can remember about the dream. And pretty much this is the dream I had, seeing the power of Yahweh Shai. And it was me and my brother, Amar, from the Dallas Count. And we was outside, and it was other brothers in the house that we was fellowshipping at. But particularly me and my brother, we was outside. And I can't quite remember what other brothers was there. Like I said, they was in the house, and me and Martha was outside, and we was, just talking, and we were looking in the sky, and we saw the moon, and the moon was moving across the sky, man, at a fast pace. And we was like, damn, you see that? And it was odd, man, because you never see the moon moving like across the sky like that. And it was like, when you see clouds moving across the sky sometimes, but it was moving at a pretty fast pace. And it was changing colors, man. It was like, pink, then it was like a reddish color, then it was like, gray. And it was just like flip-flopping colors. And that was just kind of crazy. Cause we ain't never seen nothing like that before. And then the moth was running in the house to let the Akim know and tell him what we were seeing. And when the moth had went into the house, I saw like a big ring of fire, man, in the sky. And I'm saying a ring of fire because it was like perfectly oval, and you couldn't see it from one end to the other. It was just this long oval ring of fire. And you could, through the spirit, I could tell that it went all the way around the earth, man. But it was perfectly oval, man. It's like the flickers and the flames of the fire knew its boundaries, man. So it wasn't like one flame higher than the other. Just perfectly round, man. Like the rings of fire they be having at the circuit that they have the animals jumping through. But it was a perfect ring. Like I said, the flames wasn't shooting higher than any of the others. It was just a perfect ring, man. And it was just coming at a fast pace, man, just coming forward, like overcasting. And I guess to kind of give an example is like at night, because this was happening all at night, of course. But it's like a car when you standing outside and a car is approaching. All distance, the light is dim. The closer it get, it gets brighter and brighter. Then it zip past you, and it start dimming out again. This kind of how that ring of fire was as it cast it over. As it got closer, it got brighter, brighter, and brighter, and then it got right above me and passed over. The brightness started dimming out, and I was like, damn. That was kind of like a wild thing to me, man. And then right after that, it appeared, man, like a mountain of fire in the sky. And standing on top of it was the image of a man, man. And we know that was, and I know that through the spirit, that was Yahweh Shai, man. And he was just standing on this like a mountain of fire, man. And distinctly, it was all around him. just spread it out as far as the eyes can see. But distinctly, it wasn't just like consuming them, if you will. It was like, we'll just say like 3 feet on each side of him, from his on his left and right, away from him, so you can plainly see this image of a man. And they say he was standing on it, and the fire almost looked like something that had exploded, man. You know, almost like the background, this image right here, but the center of it was open so you could see the image of a man. And as he was standing there, man, like I say, the fire was just rolling, but it wasn't like consuming where you could see the image of the man. Then he just started shooting out these rays of fire from his hands, like, down towards the earth. And it wasn't like no little rays of fire, man. It was like, have you ever seen Game of Thrones? The dragons, when the dragons would, spit out their fire as they were devouring whatever they were devouring, those the type of fire rays or fire beams was coming from his hand, man. And it was crazy. And it was almost like getting a prelude or a trailer of the things that are to come, if that makes any sense. Because I say that because shortly after that, he vanished. Everything vanished and it went back to normal. The sky was the same. The moon was there. It wasn't moving. And it almost like time had frozen, because, like I say, a moth was going inside to let the brothers know what was going on with the moon, and for brothers to come out there and see it. But by the time he went in the house and told the brothers and they all came out, it was over, man. Everything was back to normal. And, I was trying to explain everything, but it's like I was just overwhelmed, man, and couldn't put it into words. It's like I needed time to collect myself, because, man, I would just, witness this great power, man. And so, it was just vivid, man. It was vivid. Hey, and so, hey, man, the Lord is coming back to deliver his elect, and he's coming back to destroy this current rule, man. And he's gonna hey, he's bringing vengeance, man, because the Lord, man, Yahweh Shai is mad. He's angry, and he's coming back to set things straight. And that's just like the dream I had, man. And all I can say, it was vivid, man. But I want to get this one scripture, and I'm gonna close it out. This is Acts chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams, and on my servants and on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in the heavens above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. So, hey, man, this was just the Lord gave me a dream, man. And it's like, in this dream, he gave me a vision in my dream to see, man. I seen a vision in my dream, if that makes any sense, man. So, hey, man, this was just, Lord willing, this will, be a faith builder for brothers, and strengthen brothers who may feel weary, man. All right. Shalom.